Diary of a Ghost Hunter, Part 7. A Letter to Heaven. Around the age of 10 or so, my grandmother passed away, my meme. She and I were very close, and I didn't know how to deal with her death. It was the first death of someone I knew that I had ever experienced, and it was heartbreaking. I don't remember any of the funeral, except for one flash memory of it. I was getting out of the car with my family. The sun was shining bright, and everyone wore dull, dark clothes. I was trying to catch my breath as the tears streamed down my face and over my red cheeks. I could see the graveyard on the other side of the street, and we walked over to it. That's all I remember from her funeral. That night, after many shed tears, I decided it wasn't over and I could still speak with her, so I wrote her a letter. Dear Meme, I miss you. I hope you're having fun in heaven. Please send me a piece of it so I know what it looks like. And tell Jesus I said hi. I love you, Sarah. I placed the letter on the highest surface in my bedroom, my white dresser, and laid it face up so she could read it from heaven. I crawled into bed, pulling the sheets over me, and snuggled into a comfortable sleep. It was a warm night, and my window was open, blowing in a warm yet crisp breeze. I dozed off quickly, but soon woke up around 4 a.m. I laid in bed, still feeling comfortable and sleepy. I gazed to my doorway to be a little startled by the figure standing there. Meme stood there in her nightgown, completely solid, as if she were here for a visit and came to tuck me in. I didn't move. I laid there and watched as she walked into my room and came to the side of my bed. No words ever came out of her mouth, but she looked at me and smiled. Then she turned around and walked out of my room. I fell back asleep, then woke up to the morning sun beaming in through my window. I jumped out of bed and ran to my dresser to see if the letter was still there. I stood on the tips of my toes and peeked over. It was. After throwing on some clothes, I went upstairs for some munchies. As I got to the top of the stairs, my mom stopped me. Look outside, Sarah. Confused, I opened the front door and stood in awe. A thick coat of snow covered everything. The ground looked like cotton balls, and the trees all perfectly coated. Not an inch of the snow didn't sparkle with the most amazing glittery shine I had ever seen. It was more beautiful than any painting or picture I had ever seen, and still to this day, I have never seen a snowfall more beautiful. It looks like heaven, my mother said under her breath. I smiled.